is a KETK News weather alert.
Hi everyone, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bagwell. 3 o'clock here. We want to give you an update here on both KETK and Fox 51, and then we'll send you back to programming. We have some very intense storms that are working their way now into the central areas at this point. Notice the radar loop here. Very heavy rainfall from now just east of Mineola, from Hawkins coming back through Tyler, Jacksonville, all the way down to Palestine. We've got a couple of severe storm warnings out ahead of this line. The primary concern here will be for some damaging wind gusts that are coming through. Let me give you a picture outside. It is not going to be the best time to be out. I know school is getting out now for some students, and we just have a wall of rain that is picking up, some gusty winds, and maybe some hail also possible within the line of thunderstorms that are pushing through. Let's go in a bit closer here on the radar. We'll first start near and north of I-20 at this current moment. You notice here in sections of I-30 up to Cass County, you've got very heavy rain. This particular part of the line not severe. It's getting separated from this actual main line itself. And look at this very intense round of heavy rain with lightning and gusty winds. That's picking up for us here in the Tyler area. Longview, you just had some heavier rain come through, but the brunt of it is about to work its way to your east there, coming toward you from the west, I should say, probably within the next, say, 30 to 45 minutes. Down toward Jacksonville, very heavy rainfall associated here near Berryville, just west of Jacksonville. It's about to move in, even for the Palestine area. And then we have a couple of severe storm warnings. Again, we had that confirmed tornado that touched down near the Weldon area in southern Houston County, waiting to get some additional information from there. But you also have some ongoing storms here at this particular moment. We are monitoring this closely. Carson, let me send it over to you. I know you wanted to look at the storm over the southern areas where we're still monitoring the threat for the potential of rotation in that storm.
That is correct, Marcus. So what we have here, as I zoom out, we've got a line of storms. That's going to be where your damaging wind threat is going to be. A better look at that would be from the Shreveport radar site. But as you can see, they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Smith and northern Cherokee County. This is where you have the line of storm, where we are seeing pocket changed hail, quarters, pennies, dimes, half dollars, you name it, within this line of storms. Where you see the pinks, that's where the hail is falling. But also with this line of storms, you're going to see a damaging wind threat as well, so we will need to monitor for that. But as Marcus alluded to, I am concerned a little bit with these storms down here in Houston County right now, because these storms are in front of that line. So they've got a lot more energy, a lot more instability to work with at this time. So we paused the radar real quick, and I just want to show you if there's any rotation or not. So we're going to look at our wind detector, and luckily right now, and this is what I expected since these storms aren't warned or anything like that. We don't have a tornado warning on them, but we still have some broad rotation near the Lovelady area, and you can tell by those reds that are moving away from the radar site in Granger, which is in central Texas, and then those greens that are moving towards the radar site, or that wind that is moving towards the radar site in Granger in central Texas. So again, that is going to be over the Lovelady area. So we'll continue to monitor little couplets like these as we move through the next several hours. But popping the radar back up, a couple of storms to monitor here in Houston County, Marcus. Otherwise, this is looking like a small hail and gusty wind threat up to the north.
Yeah, that is true. It's going to be very heavy rain, pretty bumpy for the next few hours. So we have this severe storm warning out. We'll keep an eye on all of this closely. The tornado threat is primarily focused in our deep East Texas counties. And speaking of deep East Texas, we are going to get a severe thunderstorm watch coming out soon for many of our southern counties. You'll see that at the top left-hand part of your screen. With the warnings out as well, we'll be monitoring this. We'll see you back at 4 o'clock on KETK and Fox 51 at 5:30.